Hey Tanya, Hero here. I have missed you so much. I miss talking to you and laughing with you, and I hope that you're feeling really good and things are going along really great. You know, this Christmas thing, I call it a thing because that's what people have made it out to be. And there are so many thoughts on it that people fight over. They fight over it. Sometimes people just want something to fight about. I'm probably going to get hacked on this one. But when I was being raised, excuse me, gotta move here. My parents always made sure that we knew what Christmas was about. And that it wasn't about just the presents. It was a birthday party, a celebration of the birth of Jesus. And no, it may not be on the same exact day, but we don't always celebrate birthdays on the exact day, even in our own families. You know, it's just a selected day that we come and celebrate his birth. And it's also a chance sometimes to meet new people that come to the church just before Christmas. And while they're there, they may see something in us that lights a fire in them. You know, growing up, we would always have a really nice dinner with the whole family there. And then afterwards, we'd sit down by the fireplace and we would read the Christmas story. And that's where we learned about what the birth of Christ was and why we celebrate this time of year. It wasn't because of presents or Santa Claus. It was because of Jesus. You know, we'd sit down and read the story of how he came into this world and what a miracle that was. As I grew older, I began to love this Jesus and have him in my heart. And every year at Christmas, it wasn't just presents. You know, that I've always had him in my heart since a very, very young age. And I believe that we can teach our children that. They're not stupid. Children are not stupid these days. And we can teach them that this is why we celebrate Christmas. It's because we're celebrating the birth of our Lord Jesus Christ, our King, our Messiah. And that's what it's all about. This whole month we've been doing things to talk about the birth of Jesus Christ. And at our church we sing Christmas hymns that are filled with so much joy and adoration, and it just makes you want to walk outside and say, hey, come here, let me tell you about Jesus, because that's why we're having Christmas. It doesn't have to be a bad thing. It doesn't have to be a bad thing. I think that we can teach our children to train up a child in the way of the Lord, and when he grows old, he will return. It's no different than teaching them to love your neighbor as yourself. Of course, we don't celebrate those things, but we should. Every new growth that we have, that we teach to our children or to somebody else, is a celebration. And I do celebrate it. Tonight when I came out of church, I was celebrating and rejoicing in him. I'm walking still in his presence as I still am now, because of him coming into this world and the miracles that surrounded that whole time. with the wise men and the shepherds and all of that. And how miraculous that all was, and how they all ended up being there and finding their way there. It's all miracles of God. And that's what we should teach our children. The presents are just for fun. And it's becoming, these days, not everybody gets a lot of presents because of our economy. So we're having to really reach down and teach the children that this is why we celebrate. This is why we have a birthday cake on the table. So, that's my thoughts. I love you, girl. And I hope that you're doing well.